Hey, how you doing? My name is Ridge. Just wanted to talk to you. I'm a sophomore for football here at Catawba and a junior in the classroom. Just wanted to talk to you guys about my trip out west and what all went down. So it was in the beginning of January. We flew to Colorado and we flew into Breckenridge and we went skiing and snowboarding on the first day. And then after that, the next day we went to downtown Denver and we went to go see like the train station and like their like subway stations and their cannabis dispensaries and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. And it was really cool. And after that, we drove towards Utah. And this was one of my most memorable and most like loved experiences in like my lifetime so far. And we stayed in Hurricane, Utah. And the first day we stayed there, we drove UTVs through the desert and we ate lunch and dinner out like under the sun in the desert, and it was a lot of fun. And we stayed in these nice little cabins and had a great like overlooking of the nature and like mountains and everything out there. And the second day we went to Zion National Park, and that was absolutely incredible. The scenery was incredible, but you definitely had to have some hiking shoes on. Um, we would park the car and we got out and just walked around to start off. And I would just told my mom and my sisters that I wanted to just like go explore like off the map. So we did do this one trail that everyone like there took, and it was kind of like a staple of like the park and like the view like at the end of the trail. So we went there first and we hiked that trail and we got to the top and took pictures. And then after that, we just roamed around and just looked at the scenery and just climbed a bunch of mountains, go into like a few caves here and there. And that is one place that I do want to go back to, because there is like this big mountain that we didn't get to climb because my sisters weren't up for it, but it is called Angel's Landing. And I definitely want to go back and do that sometime, either this summer or next summer. Just take a little weekend vacation and go out there for a day and, conquer that. After that, we went back and we slept. And then the next morning we got up and we drove. We were driving to San Diego, but we drove through Vegas and we stopped in Vegas for a little bit, walked around, went to all the stores, checked in a few casinos, and we went to go see the Standing Rocks. I think that's like one of the big staples in Vegas as well. And we took some pictures there, and my sisters were like taking a bunch of pictures for their Instagram and stuff like that. And we didn't stay there, but we did get back on the road, and we got to San Diego about 3:00 in the morning, and we got in our hotel. And then the next morning we got up, went to the beach. My sister's boyfriend at the time lived out there, so he would take us around to a bunch of like spots and a bunch of other cool places that not a lot of people like tourists knew about. And it was a great experience. And we did a whole bunch of hiking trails out there as well. And he took us around in his car and he showed us like the downtown area, the beach area, and then the suburbs area, and just some of the stuff that he liked to do as well. And then we went to sleep, and then the next day we went to LA. And LA was not as great as everyone thinks it is. It's very trashy and not that fun. Just a whole bunch of bougie people thinking that they're better than everybody else. But we spent a day there and we just walked around. And then that night we slept in a hotel there in LA, and we ended up going back the next morning from LA all the way to Jacksonville. And that was my adventure out west. So thank you for this opportunity, and I am more than grateful to be in this summer class, and I'm looking forward to finishing out strong and coming back in the fall semester and killing it. Thanks.